Hello, Pioneers. Thank you for watching Frontier TV. I'm Luke Macy.
And I'm Katie Delapaz. Today we are bringing you the stories about West Fest, prom, and tradition of spray painting the hump. But first, what happens when the power goes out at West?
Dakota Bias and Elijah Resendez have the story.
On May 4th, the power went out in West High and the surrounding area. We documented some of the power outage and spoke with Principal Ramon Wiseman about what happened.
I was standing outside the door 43 down by the pool, outside at lunch. I was actually looking right at the power line when it happened. I was watching a couple of one of our coaches going over the baseball field, so I happened to be looking in that direction when it happened and heard it and saw the explosion, I guess it was. So like I said, I heard a noise. It sounded like electricity, and then I saw a big, just a big burst of, looked like a lightning ball. Remain calm and make sure the kids are calm. Open blinds so you can get some light in, and then just wait for instructions from administration. Yeah, they handled it great. I mean, we didn't even, after about an hour of it, we didn't even realize we had power gone because everybody just kind of went about their business.
Without power, school looks a lot different, especially when several students in each class are joining remotely through Microsoft Teams. We also spoke with math teacher Leon Chow about how he adjusted while power was out.
So the power outage happened around academy time for me. So most of my students were working on, some of their missing work since it's the end of the school year, and then the power outage hits and everything just turned off. So by the time after lunch for 6th hour, the power was still out. And so my 6th hour only has 4 in person, and most of them were remote. And so the issue with that then is the Wi-Fi was still on, because I think it might have been on the backup generators. But then all the student devices, if they weren't charged, they couldn't charge it during. So even if they could join the call, their battery didn't last too long, nor did mine. But I was able to finish up 6th hour pretty easily, but I was very limited in knowing what student was within the area who didn't have access to power still. But the students who were out of the area who still had their Wi-Fi on, they joined the call just fine. So yeah, the remote students, similar idea, where the ones who were able to join, I posted in notes, I kind of talked over it a little bit, and then I assigned assignments. But then the biggest thing is for the students who weren't able to join, I went over it the next day anyways. So it was very difficult. I would not recommend it, especially since I had so many remote students.
With Frontier TV, this is Elijah Resendez.
This year, some students were worried that we may not have a prom due to COVID-19. At the end of March, West was given permission to host prom in the library. Israel and Isaac Nava were there to capture the event.
We asked students attending prom to give us their opinions on the event put on by Miss Norris in the library.
I feel pretty good. I mean, it's pretty fun, It's banging hard, lots of dance, pretty cool. Hey, no problem, man. I always have such a good time at these dances. The music is kind of whack, but, it's all good here in the hood.
I feel like it was a bit small, but they did the best they could and made it really good.
This year, it feels great, actually. Everybody thought it was going to be lame and that, but actually everyone's having fun, I can tell over there. So it feels great. So yeah.
It's all right. It's just the people. It's not the school. Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely different, but I actually kind of like it.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm having fun. I'm glad we're having it, that's for sure. I don't know what else to say, but kids look great.
It was cool or whatnot, but we need a better DJ for next year. For sure that.
How you feel about prom this year?
I feel really good. This is my one and only time to really come to prom, so I'm really happy I could be here.
Prom was pretty cool, really vibey, chill. I really liked it. It's really exciting. I don't know. I wish more people would have came, but they missed out on a good time today. So it's pretty cool. I liked it. Yeah.
With Frontier TV, this is Israel Nara.
Westfest was another event that was canceled last year, but students were able to participate in this April. Reporter August Eiler spoke with Health Academy leader Melody Robinson about the significance of Westfest.
I spoke with Health Academy leader and Westfest coordinator Melody Robinson about how this year's Westfest was different from years past.
In 2020, because the quarantine had started right after spring break, Westfest was canceled. So there was no Westfest in 2020. Last Westfest we had was 2019.
Despite the changes, some things at Westfest never change. Westfest is known for having good food and fun activities.
Grilled hot dogs, grilled hamburgers, usually slushies, snow cones. We usually have like churros, or usually available. Someone usually does some type of bake sale, like a little fishing pond game where you pull out a duck or something.
That's cool.
So it's little games for kids, plus the fundraisers. The dog show took in quite a bit of money. The duck tank took in quite a bit of money.
With Frontier TV, I'm Lashira Culture.
On Tuesday, West High seniors will participate in a long-standing tradition of spray painting the Hump outside of the school. But where did this tradition come from, and what is the Hump anyway? Reporter Lashira Culture has more.
We all know the concrete hump. Some of us may have even painted it. Today we interviewed Mr. Goons to learn more about the hump.
Okay, this is kind of secondhand because I have only been here about 5 years, but from what I understand, the hump was originally an oil storage unit for heat here at the school many, many years ago in the 50s, and it kind of became a tradition that students would paint it for various activities and fun things at the school. And then they decided to heat the school a different way, and they removed the original hump, but people got so upset, the students and the alumni got so upset that they had removed the hump, that they actually just built a mound of concrete so that tradition of painting it for events and celebrations could continue.
Now, please enjoy your West High sports update with Israel Nava.
I'm Israel Nava with your spring sports update. Baseball has had a phenomenal season and are currently at a record of 16-3. Here's Coach Hoover with his thoughts on the season.
So we're doing pretty well. We are 16-3 right now with one game to go. We're first in the 6A West region, the #1 overall seed, and we'll host a regional. So we're doing pretty good.
Is there any kids that are particularly standing out right now?
Yeah, so mainly our 5 seniors kind of lead the team. All 5 of them have opportunities to go play baseball in college, whether they take those or not, or they decide to go do something else. But no, they're really good leaders, and they're really good kids. So.
After girls tennis was canceled in the fall due to low participation, boys tennis has done great with a team record of 7-2 and a sophomore Pedro Treviso shattering expectations.
This is Coach Tom, Wichita West High head coach for the tennis program, and our tennis team has qualified for state this year. Pedro Treviso made it in singles. It's the first time since 2017, but it's definitely been a supporting cast that has helped us get to this point.
Girls swimming has gone through several big changes with a new coach and few returning athletes. However, individuals on the team are continuing to grow and improve.
The girls swim team has done really well. We've started out with a bunch of fairly new swimmers. Some had 1 year of swim, and then everybody else was brand new. And throughout the season, they have improved just about every week. We keep getting personal bests. We work together pretty well as a team to try and beat some other teams. And through that, it's really been a great season.
Is there any girls who stand out so far?
Yeah, we had a couple girls that really stood out. We had a brand new freshman, Michaela Goodman, and she had the fastest time on the team in the 50 free. And then our captain, Avery Gordon, she ended up at the last meet having the fastest time in the 100 free. And then I think also I'd have to say Marie Hutchins, she went and swam the 500 for us to try and help us win a meet, and that was probably pretty outstanding. So.
Track is also adjusting to a new head coach. Changes due to COVID and struggling with low numbers. Here's assistant coach Maya with her thoughts on the season so far.
Our girls this year, we are a little down in numbers. We have a couple of freshmen, Lakin and Tatiana, that are really staying strong. We've got a couple of upperclassmen that are working towards some goals. But like I said, we're just kind of down in numbers this year with the girls team.
Is there any kids who are shining?
Yeah, our boys team's a little bigger this year. We have quite a few students that are really putting in the effort, and it's paying off. Some of our throwers, and then a lot of our sprinters are really sticking together and pulling out some good times. We have Malik Dye is one of our freshmen. He's improving every single meet. We have Nico. He's running the 100, 200, put out some solid times. I feel bad because I'm going to miss some of the kids that are doing awesome.
Boys golf is going strong. With only a few weeks left, reporter Isaac Nava asked Coach Andy Dome to comment on the season so far.
Golf season's going pretty good. We have 2 tournaments left. We have our G-Wall and our regional tournament left. It's been going pretty good, though. We're playing pretty well this year.
Has anyone been standing out, or how has the players been playing?
Our team's been playing pretty good. We have a couple freshmen and sophomores that are getting better, and our senior Andrew Irvin should have a pretty good showing at our final G-Wall and regional event. Hopefully he's got a chance to make it to state this year.
Thank you for watching. Congratulations and good luck to the seniors.
Have a good summer.